for a third time. We're going to attempt this Raw review for July 4th, 2014. I'm trying to do my webcam here at my grandma's house, my G-Ma's house. I'm back again. Normally I'm not in this location. Normally you see me in my room. But for this time, I'm here at my grandma's house. I'm chilling here, and I watched Raw tonight, and I was not pleased. I was disappointed because Raw sucked tonight. And I didn't like it at all. It was bad. In no way you can defend this show, because this show was just, it didn't exceed my expectations, and I'll get into it in a little bit. But yeah, I tried to upload this video, and I've been doing it on Cyberlink, but I wanted to do it on webcam from YouTube, and I'm able to do it, but the audio chops in and out in the YouTube video for some reason. But so I guess I'll just do it from here. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I just like to upload straight instantly, but I guess I'll just do it. I mean, it only takes like 10 minutes to upload a video, which is fine with me. Hopefully I don't want to jinx it, because maybe it probably will do like 50 minutes tonight for me. So yeah, hopefully this video goes up. Maybe, maybe not. So Raw tonight, John Cena kicked off the night with the same old BS garbage that we've seen for 10 years. Excuse me, 9 years. 9 years, almost 10 years. We're almost 10 years strong, as his t-shirt says, or his old t-shirt says. Cena came out, and then Roman Reigns came out, and then Dean Ambrose would interrupt him, and they would talk about how they have to coexist because in the 6-man tag team match, and Cena and Reigns, oh, we need to make it to Battleground, and blah, 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 and then Ambrose would get on the screen, and of course on Titantron, and then Kane, Rollins, and Orton would come down, or would be there, and then they would beat down Ambrose, and Ambrose saying, is that all you got? And then Rollins would hit this massive curb stop, which was really awesome. But again, still, it'd have to be a 2-on-3 handicap match, because Rollins didn't get any offense. It was really a tag team match. It was the same main event we had last week, so, because you couldn't have Rollins in there, or no, you couldn't have Ambrose in there to mix everything up and have Rollins in there, had both those two, get their hands on each other, or whatever. They have to weigh that for Battleground, because I would have liked to see Ambrose in the match and see what kind of mix of what he brings, or what he would have brought to this match, but obviously no, we had to have the same old Cena, Reigns versus Kane, Orton. Because I understand that because of the Fatal 4-Way, but I didn't agree with it necessarily. First match, second segment, Sheamus versus the Miz. Miz picks up the win here via a roll-up, 1-2-3. Miz bounces back after defeat from Y2J Chris Jericho, and the Miz. I'm liking how they're doing this Hollywood gimmick. Have him being a movie star, and how his entrance kicks off with the preview screen, how it's like a green preview screen, so the following is a ratings suggest, blah 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 blah, and then have the cameras flashing sound, and you can see the skyline of LA at night. I'm liking that. It's not even necessarily like The Rock, it's different. I'm liking it, and Sheamus loses the match, and so hopefully they don't unify the titles and Sheamus doesn't win the Battle Royal, because I'd like to see Miz as the United States Champion of some sort like that, now that he's a heel, and now that has a new gimmick and stuff like that, and it's more fresh and not necessarily stale like he was doing the whole Miz TV gag and blah 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 blah. So now Miz is actually, to me, fun, if that makes sense. Now we get the third segment of the night, Dolph Ziggler versus Fandango. Another repeated match. Dolph Ziggler wins another distraction, because it never fails. I mean, we've seen distractions ever since the beginning of time, and it never fails in a match. Ziggler wins. Zigzag. Or, excuse me, Famouser. Fandango could get a clothesline, probably from El Torito, and probably go down for the 1-2-3. Wow. Fandango beats Chris Jericho at Mania 29, and is doing all this stupid crap now. Ziggler would dance with Layla and Summer Rae at the end of the match. Great. We want you to utilize Ziggler, but not in this way. Swagger, Rusev, Détente. I hope I said that right. I know I didn't say that right. Possibly I might have. Swagger and Rusev would get into it back and forth. Or Lana and Zeb Coulter would be going back and forth on the mic or whatever, and they had the whole panel set up, where had like the columns, and you sit there and talk, and it had the Russian flag in one corner and the United States flag in the other, and they would battle back and forth. And Lana was being a great heel, just like America is weak, and America, blah 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 blah, and Vladimir Putin, and you also have Barack Obama, and they brought him in there with Zeb Coulter, and you know, and the crowd was really over, and the crowd was the most over for this segment than any other segment of the night, bar none. And you can make arguments all you want to, but the crowd was there, but they weren't necessarily the greatest crowd in the world, because I'll get to that later on in the review. So Rusev would eventually they would brawl. And, you know, after a loud "We the People" chant and going back and forth on the mic, Rusev would eventually brawl and almost hit Swagger with a kick. So Swagger would catch his leg for the ankle lock, and Rusev would go away. And another "We the People" chant that was so loud and it just shook the building, man. It was great. It was great. I'm really intrigued about this feud. I'm happy Swagger's face now. See how long it will last after he probably loses this match and possibly another rematch, and then we'll possibly see a Rusev feud with John Cena, and then he will be elevated by John Cena. So yeah, I'm pretty looking forward to this match. Actually looking forward to it. Normally I'm not looking forward to Rusev matches because it was like Xavier Woods and Truth versus Rusev. Then it was Big E, 2 pay-per-views in a row. Now we get Swagger versus Rusev, Real American versus Real Russian. Then we have another repeated same old match, RVD versus ADR, Alberto Del Rio, Rob Van Dam versus Alberto Del Rio, that we saw 15 times last year in 2013. Now we get to see it again. ADR makes RVD tap out. RVD has tapped out 2 weeks in a row, ladies and gentlemen. No job, Rob has tapped out. Nikki Bella versus Cameron and Alicia Fox. Cameron has found a new friend. She happens to be black. How ironic is that? Nikki Bella, again, she was going to be in a tag team match, but Stephanie McMahon said, you don't have a tag team partner because Bree's not here, and I like how they're building up to that feud. So Cameron and Alicia Fox win this match. And it was boring. Who cares? Sting would have a W2K15. I guess it was a promotional video. It had a violin and have they turn their face and they have Sting face paint on and have Sting and he turned his face like that or whatever. It was really cool. And it has both generations of Sting that you can play as in W2K15 video game. And I'm really excited for W2K15, and I'll get to that in the video later on. And I'm pretty excited now that they have these announced characters. We'll see how it goes when it comes to what they announced, DLC and different things like packs and move sets and arenas and story modes, blah, 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 blah. The 7th segment versus... If you're wondering who I was looking at my mom, and she was like, I'm going to bed. I was like, okay. So yeah, this little slight interruption. So Cesaro versus Big E. Big E would pick up the win here. And why push Cesaro? Why push Cesaro now? Because why push Cesaro? Because you have him win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. You have him get presented by Hulk Hogan. You have Paul Heyman as his manager. You need to drop Paul Heyman as his manager like he needed him, but they just give him, like, the purpose, they give him something and they take it away. I mean, they had Swagger destroy the trophy. They took Paul Heyman away from it as his manager. Cesaro loses 3 weeks in a row on pay-per-view. Picks up a win at Extreme Rules. Loses to Sheamus. And then once again, he loses to Kofi Kingston 2 weeks in a row. And Big E. And it's also ironic that Big E and Kofi Kingston are both black. And they're both a tag team. Great job, WWE. Very creative. And Cesaro, so he loses again for no apparent reason. He loses crystal cleanly. Even though his chair was taken away and he was distracted, as the internet would say, and caught off guard, and Big E would hit him with the big ending. Why push Cesaro? He's lost 3 weeks in a row clean. What's the point? Unless Cesaro wins the Intercontinental Championship Battle Royal, there's no direction for Cesaro. There's nobody for him to feud with. There's no going forward, because now that Heyman dropped Cesaro, we might not get Lesnar versus Cesaro that like we thought we were going back a month. Maybe even a week ago we thought that, but now not so much. Now we have Jericho. He wants answers. Jericho wants answers. Why is Bray Wyatt necessarily attacking him, Bray Wyatt would come up on the screen, and Jericho would talk about how he's seen from Naked Midian, and he's seen The Undertaker almost burned alive and going back and forth, but he's never seen somebody like Bray Wyatt, which was pretty cool. And Bray Wyatt would get on the mic, and these disrespectful, idiotic fans in Richmond, Virginia, yeah, if you were there, I hope you ran, I hope you disliked this video, and I hope you leave comments on how much you hate me, and how we were such a great crowd, and how we were not stupid and idiotic, and how this show was amazing, and this show was not a D- or a D+ or whatever you rate it in your description box below. By the way, check my description box below and comment down below. But if you want to comment positive thing, that's also great too. But if you didn't like this review and you didn't like Raw, tell me about it. Tell me about it. But how disrespectful. They chant boring to Bray Wyatt. Are you serious? How was Bray Wyatt boring? You didn't even chant Cena was boring. Are you serious? Are you serious? What television are you watching? Bray Wyatt is boring. But that's only the opinions of 9 to 10,000 idiotic fans in the Richmond Coliseum. But whatever. Eventually, Bray Wyatt's like, "Are you scared of the dark?" What is it? Are you scared of the dark? Because, that distracted him from winning the match on SmackDown, so they had it again. He was kind of shocked to some degree, or, I don't know what the word is, but, Jericho was somewhat startled. He's startled, and he was like, "Why are you scared of the dark?" And, Roman and Harper would come down, they'd beat him down, and Bray Wyatt hit him with his sister Abigail on top of the stage. AJ versus Eva Marie, moving on, AJ wins. Bo Dallas was a great Khali. Yep, I said Bo Dallas versus the great Khali. Bo Dallas is 15-0. Need I say more? You want to know how he won? Count out. Bo Dallas wins by count out. That's the way we do things now, WWE. 15-0. He should lose on his 22nd match. Nobody, everybody will remember when the streak was broken, when Bo Dallas lost to Hornswoggle. I don't know. Bo Dallas is going to lose eventually. Probably with John Cena, just like he's going to elevate Rusev. Ric Flair came down there, not even showing his talents, not even showing everything cool and everything awesome about Ric Flair, how he's somebody who goes off the record and off script on the mic, whatever. That's the cool thing about Ric Flair, and then just ask him one question. "Oh, who do you think is going to win the Fatal 4-Way, Ric Flair?" "Oh, I'm just going to go with my boy John Cena." And then Roman Reigns came out. "Oh, you thought Roman Reigns was probably going to say, I'm gonna win the Fatal 4-Way, so why are you picking John Cena?" Nope, Roman Reigns just stared at Ric Flair. Ric Flair jumps out of the ring. John Cena comes down, gives Ric Flair the World Championship belt, which should be his because he earned it 16 times, not like John Cena, who's just gotten it 15 times. Great job. Only time I've seen John Cena give somebody a championship cleanly, besides Daniel Bryan. Then we have Reigns and Cena versus Kane, Randall Keith Orton, and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins actually looked like he was injured. It wasn't kayfabe or anything. That Rollins landed like he was going. I don't know what necessarily he was doing. He just got leaked out of the ring, and like he just landed on his knee, and he had the doctor come over there, and it didn't look like it was kayfabe by any sorts of imagination. He was down. Hopefully, it doesn't hinder his success heading into the with the Money Bank briefcase. So hopefully they don't take it away, or it's nothing serious. I hope not, because I'm a big fan of Seth Rollins and what they're doing with him right now. If they do, I don't want them to do this, but anything that's logical, have a Money in the Bank ladder match at SummerSlam, possibly, I don't know. Reigns and Cena versus Kane and Randy Orton, basically, that's what it was. Rollins basically got any offense. Kane and Randy Orton beat down Cena. It was the same typical match that we saw last week. I didn't even watch last week, so probably the same thing. It wasn't great. DQ finish. Orton would be standing tall at the end, but eventually Roman Reigns was coming for the spear, and then Roman Reigns would stand tall, and then they talk about Roman Reigns. But anything noteworthy about this Raw? Nothing. I won't remember this Raw. Go home show Battleground. What a great go home show to Battleground. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. And you're probably clicking on this video now, but don't have a special announcement. I'm going to be doing my WrestleMania 30 Day in the Life videos coming up this week, possibly one tomorrow, possibly one. Anyway, I'm just going to have some in the coming days, because I can't make a big 45-minute video, unfortunately, but I'm getting all the videos set up together, and this is 3 months overdue, and I'm very, very sorry. If please just check them out, and I really want you to. You know, I'm going to have leading up to New Orleans, going from the airports to New Orleans on Friday, Saturday, meeting Anything Goes show for the first time, and having our own little wrestling match in the convention center in New Orleans, baby. Also, I'm also going to have entrances and promos and pyro and the opening, everything like that. I didn't record the whole show, but I got lots of cool, like Undertaker's, Lesnar's, the opening pyro. I got a lot of cool stuff. Orton's and Batista's and Daniel Bryan. I got a lot of cool stuff. So check that out when I get it ready. So I just figured I'd remind you guys about that. Hopefully you guys haven't forgot about that. I haven't forgot about my WWE wrestling figure collection that's going to be coming soon. I also have Battleground predictions coming up soon. I'll be talking about that. Review this Sunday. And I'm probably going to be uploading tomorrow, Wednesday, possibly Thursday. So, because, no, not Thursday, today, tomorrow, and today on Wednesday, because I'm going to the beach from Thursday to Sunday, and that won't be my only vacation. So thank you for watching this video. I appreciate everything you guys leave in the comment section below, watching this video, clicking on this video, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for watching. I don't want to make this video too long because it might be too long to upload. Thank you for watching. I'm going to get a drink because my mouth's sore. Anyway, peace.